Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So I'm going to do a book review today, and the book I'm going to do is this one here. It's called Sklo Union, Art Before Industry, 20th Century Czech Press Glass, and it's by Marcus Newhall. It has got some really good features about it. I will show you some of what's in the book, but also this book comes with a CD with some catalogues, and I will show you what I've downloaded off the CD, and you can have a look through the catalogues a little bit so you get an idea of what you get for your money when you buy this book. So the book has got quite a bit of text in it, but it's also got bits of catalogue, but I think a lot of these are in the catalogues that you see. But this is the thing, see here, the main thing about this kind of book is, are you going to see glass that you're going to find? And I've definitely seen that one and that one. And I think I've seen that one too. So yeah, this is the key thing about these kind of books is, are you going to find things? Is it going to help you identify what you're looking for? And yeah, so it has got some nice pictures in it. I've definitely seen that one and wondered what it is. Now that I've seen it here, and I've definitely seen that one as well. So this is how it goes with these kind of books. Are you going to see things you're going to find? This is for the UK, obviously. But there's these. That's what we were looking at earlier, and this too. If I stop this, there's page. It's got the odd filler page that I would describe it as, but yeah, there's things. This is pressed glass, which is made for the mass market, and you will definitely find things in here that you've seen before. And in fact, I think this one here, I went out and did a film at Kibworth Antique Centre, and after I did the film, this book arrived, and this vase was in it, and I wouldn't have been able to identify. I guessed it was Czech, but without this book I wouldn't have been able to ID it. I'm going to jump forward a bit now to some specific pages, which is something good rather than just looking randomly through the pages. Got this section here called Notes for Collectors, and yeah, it's got labels and it's telling you roughly what years they are. So some of these are non-specific to manufacturers, and it's all still helpful because it helps you date things, and there's a couple of pages of this. So labels are always handy to know. If something might have a label on it, you might know and be able to pin it down to who made it, but then you can actually put what time period it is, because here you can look up what the label is. So that's always handy. So you've had a quick, and yeah, a lot of the book is like I was showing you earlier, where you've got all that back on the pages like this, where there's bits about factories and all, just the usual kind of glass book stuff. But there's lots of bits of glass in here that you will see if you're in the UK, which is an important, really, otherwise if a book is full of glass that you're never going to see, is it worth rushing out and buy it? And then what we'll do now is we'll go on and have a look online, and I'll show you what catalogues I got with this book. As I said, with the book you get a disc, and it's got 16 catalogues on it. Let's go and have a look at some of them. So this was the Hortensia, Sklo Hortensia, 1970. I probably killed that name, but doesn't matter. Anyway, this is like a bunch of glass from 1970s. See, it has that look about them. You got your avocado dish. I think I've seen this one actually. Didn't know who it was by until I saw this. And yeah, so I've had a scroll through all of these, and this is, I think I've seen some of the things in this one. In fact, I think I've seen some of the things in all of them. But yeah, if you're interested in this kind of press, some of it is not so trendy and some of it is. You know, this is very trendy looking. This is some of the other early stuff isn't. I mean, look at these funny faces. Yeah, very trendy. I've not seen these though. I think these are hangers, aren't they? They're little window things. Libachovich. I stopped it on this page because I think my mum has a sugar bowl in this pattern here. So yeah, you can go out and find these things. So this is from 1958. And I've seen some of the things in this, and it's kind of like very of its time. I think I've seen this one here because it's a bit like the Stossel one, but it's not quite the same. And I've looked at it and gone, it looks like Stossel, but it's not. So yeah, I'm pretty certain there's, if you were going to learn this, I think this is like what my mum's sugar bowl is like, this one here. If you were going to go out and learn this, if you're interested in this, yeah, you'll find these things. Nenisova. Yeah, this is kind of very, this one's from 1958 as well. And it is kind of very modern for 1958 looking. It's kind of like that post-Art Deco, postmodern type thing. And then Rosais. Yeah, this is very standard kind of stuff. There's a few interesting bits and pieces in it, but a lot of it is you know, normal stuff that you find, that not flashy in any way, shape or form. And then you've got the Hermanova hut, which is Stossel. So yeah, and this is a pattern. I've left it on this page because this is a pattern you see a lot of. You also see these vases as well, but a lot of it then is quite standard looking. This is something you see that's quite very deco looking. It says it's pre-1958 for this, so it's not great as far as dating goes. What does pre-mean? Because it might be pre-war. So I've seen that this pattern is supposed to be from the 1930s, but pre-1958 is not the 1930s, is it? And this looks very deco as well. So it's not all fantastic as far as dating things go, but as far as IDing things and picking out what things are, and especially if it's nice designs like these look very deco and chunky. Yeah, it's worth having, I think, especially if you're a glass dealer, because obviously context is value, and you know, I see these around quite a bit, and you then get that, see all the different shapes that are in that pattern set. And these ones, I've seen these ones around, so yeah, it is helpful. Anyway, so these are the catalogues that you get with the book. So there we have it, the Sklo Union book. I like this book. The catalogues are handy. If you're a dealer, I think this is worth having. If you're interested in Czech glass, it's worth having. If you're not that interested in pressed glass and you're not a dealer, not so much. I'm not really into collecting that, but obviously I'm making these videos and I'm trying to ID stuff, and I'm just interested in the whole thing. I'm not going to be rushing out and buying these bits of glass, but I do like to know what there is and how it fits into the design world, etc., etc. So from that point of view, yeah, it's worth me having it. You need to decide whether it's worth you having it. I nearly forgot to say, yeah, the description of the book will be in the description below. And please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this film, and have a good night. Good night.